Here's how this works. Water, salt, and pepper, those are freebies. Your pantry, it better have flour, oil, vinegar, mustard, and garlic. Beyond that, you'll only need 5 more ingredients and 25 minutes to put an entree or entire meal on the table. So, shop, set the clock, and let's dish out. Alrighty, we're going to start off with some steak here. I've got some skirt steak, but you could use flank or ribeye or sirloin. Of course, we'll need some tortillas. I'm using corn tortillas, 1 white onion, some carne asada taco seasoning, and a little bit of cilantro. Alright, let's get all that together and we can get to work. First things first, we're going to cut up this skirt steak, and when you're dealing with a very fibrous piece of meat like this, you always want to look at which direction the fibers are running, because we want to plan to cut against them when we are done cooking everything. So I'm slicing this up into easier to cook portions, and then once it's cooked, we'll come back and cut against the grain, yielding a nice tender taco. We'll put the meat in a bowl with our seasoning packet, some oil and red wine vinegar to help disperse that seasoning, and then just give it 5 or 10 minutes to marinate. Longer if you want, but hey, we're trying to cook this in 25 minutes, so we gotta work quickly. While that marinates, go ahead and put a nice fine dice on that white onion, as well as grab a nice handful of that cilantro, tightly ball it up, and then run your knife through it. Put that in a bowl and mix to combine. Set that aside. We'll add some olive oil to a skillet over medium-high to high heat, lay in that steak, and we're going to cook this using what is commonly termed the constant flip method. We're going to flip it every 60 to 90 seconds until it is cooked through to our liking. Should take anywhere from 5 to 7 minutes depending on how thick your pieces of steak are. As always, if you want to be certain that you're not overcooking it, use a digital thermometer. Since we're cooking this so hot and fast, I want to pull this off when it's still rare, right around 115 or so. It's definitely going to carry over cook up to medium in the smaller, thinner parts, and medium rare in the thicker parts, as you can see here from this nice cross section. Those thicker parts are still nice and medium rare. The ends are a little more medium, but all of them are quite delightful bites. I heated up some tacos in the microwave. If you have a gas stove, you could definitely get a little char on them, but I'm dealing with induction here. Lay down some steak in each taco, top it with that onion and cilantro mixture, and then, not technically a required ingredient, but no street taco is truly complete without a fresh lime wedge with which we can generously douse these tacos in fresh citrus juices. This is a super simple and quick taco. True authentic carne asada has more ingredients and takes longer to marinate, but we're using a shortcut with that seasoning packet. I'm telling you that steak is super unctuous and beefy. I love skirt steak, but yet still tender. We didn't overcook it. Those fresh onions and cilantro and that lime juice just tie everything together. This is a great way for your next Taco Tuesday, or really any taco night, to get some tacos in your mouth. Thanks so much for watching. Now it's your turn to go and make something delicious.